This week on SoapNet, it's Port Charles.
He said he would come back for me. Pregnant?
That's all. What are you doing here?
A mystical journey. The Wait for Answers. This week, Chapter 3, Destiny on Port Charles Fate. It was meant to be. Coming up next, right here on SoapNet.
Hello?
Oh, wow, I bet that looked graceful.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
No, I'm glad to see you, but I thought you were working.
Well, that might have been a slight exaggeration.
So what, you came here to watch me work with tools and be macho?
Well, that and, to apologize. I wasn't exactly honest with you about having to work.
I see. And did it have something to do with your mother interrupting us?
Joseph! Hi. He was an accident, but you won't be.
Joe.
Is he dead?
Can you hear me?
Is he dead? Huh?
Not yet. Don't come any closer.
But he is obviously very sick.
Yes, and I told you, highly contagious.
And I know it could be deadly. I told you I'm a doctor.
I appreciate your concern and your offer for help. But our healer is on his way.
How far away?
He'll be here
How
in time.
far? Please.
He's a day away.
That might be too late. Please just let me take a look at your son. If anything bad is going to happen to him, it will already have started.
You don't understand our ways, our medicine. You must go.
No! Please. Stay. Help my boy.
Dr. Raymond Young. Dr. Jeff Raymond.
So, what are you having?
How did you know?
A sandwich? Soup?
Oh, lunch. Yeah, soup. I would love some soup. Make it a double.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Come on, I couldn't really be. I mean, technically, I guess I could, but.
Lucy. I know that look. What are you hiding now?
I am not hiding anything from anyone. Listen, do you want to just sit down?
What do you want, Lucy? To apologize again? Because if that's it, you can just forget it.
No, I don't want to do that. I've done enough groveling for 2 lifetimes. I thought maybe that we could just talk together like 2 adults.
Well, I don't have the energy to fight with you.
Good? Good. Neither do I. Why don't you just listen while I talk, okay? Come on, you could sit down, please. Please.
Okay, but 2 minutes, and I mean 2 minutes of real time, not Lucy time.
Fine. Okay, look, I know it's very difficult when you're trying to become your own person. Believe me, I know. And it's normal for a girl your age to go into this separation mode, you know? I mean, it's as normal as wanting a whole closet full of exotic, gorgeous shoes.
What?
That's me. Sorry. Back to you. It's okay for you to separate, but why would you want to do that from a wonderful family you haven't even had the chance to get to know?
Family. Don't believe the hype. And your 2 minutes are up.
Wait. Livy, listen. I know your father is not perfect.
Not?
No, he's not. I know that. But listen, he really wants to make up for all the time that he lost over the years without you.
Well, Lucy, he lied to me about you and Jack being together, and now he's all over me with this Chris thing, and...
I know. It's just because he really is worried about you.
But his father knows best. Thing is driving me crazy.
I bet. But could you just indulge him a little bit? Kevin, he's wanted to be a father his whole life. And he would be a darn good one if you just give him the chance.
I would, but he's trying to control my personal life, and who I date is my business.
But guys sort of come and go through your life. A lot of go, you know? But a father is forever. And you really can thank your lucky planets that Kevin is your father. Any child, I swear, any child would be very lucky to have him as a dad.
You said you weren't gonna push me. This is like major pushing.
Fine, okay? I stop. You hate me. That's fine. If you want to do that, just don't hate Kevin. He deserves a lot better.
So what happened after I left? Your mom ground you, take away your car privileges? You know, if you want, I'll call her and tell her I totally respect you, and I'll have you home by midnight from now on.
Very funny. I gotta admit, my mom seeing us together kind of freaked me out a little bit, but I didn't think it was that obvious.
Well, let's face it. My past reputation isn't exactly a mother's dream, but I have changed.
Well, this isn't so much about you. It's just, my mom has a jaded view of men. She started talking about relationships, push the right buttons, and I ran for shelter.
I understand, especially the button-pushing part.
She's just worried about me starting a new relationship while I'm still in my first year of being sober.
Of course, this isn't technically a new relationship. We've known each other since we were kids.
So if we saw each other on a regular basis, it wouldn't be breaking the rules.
Nope.
You're right. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this.
Oh, man, I am really sorry about this, but there's something I gotta do and I can't be late.
Yeah.
You, meet me at the house later? I'll bring dinner.
Make it hot and spicy and you're on.
The food?
That too. I'll do a couple of rounds with the computer.
Well, okay, just remember, I haven't loaded in all the software, and she's temperamental. I still don't know what makes her tick.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, maybe you just need a woman's touch.
He's barely got a pulse and he's losing blood like mad. I gotta get him some help.
No.
If I don't call the ER, he's gonna die.
Well, that's the general idea.
How many shots do you think you get off before I get to you?
We'll just take one.
That means you'll have to explain 2 dead bodies to the authorities.
It was self-defense. He attacked me. You attack me, bang.
They don't like murderers in this country. You're gonna stand trial and spend the rest of your life behind bars.
Well, you have no idea what I can get away with.
What's his name?
Kalo. It means brave warrior.
Boy, you certainly are, aren't you, Kalo? Because I know how crummy you must be feeling right now. We're gonna take good care of you, all right? Don't you worry. He's burning up. His fever's really bad. How long has he had it?
For 2 days now.
Any other symptoms?
His body ached, he was chilled, and before that, he could not eat or drink without getting sick.
Can you help him?
I'm working on it. Okay? All right. Okay. What would Ian tell me to do if you were here? Take in the surroundings, the environment. All right. Do you have mice on the island?
We have many of them.
All right, Kalo may have something similar to the hantavirus. I read about it in med school.
Is there a cure?
The most important thing right now is to reduce his fever. Excuse me.
What are you doing?
I am trying to save your son. I need cool water, palm fronds, and a mortar and pestle.
That is not how we take care of this illness.
How many people have you cured with your ways?
Many.
But not all? Please, Let this not be one of those times. We are losing time. Please trust me, okay?
I'll bring you what you need.
It's okay. It's okay.
What is it?
He stopped breathing.
Do something, please!
All right, Elisha.
Now, Lee, you're really an old-fashioned girl, even with all the new gizmos Frank installed. And I don't think you're temperamental. You just march to your own drummer. And hey, I can appreciate that. It's work. I guess we have to do this some other time. Just leave Frank a note. There. Hey, how come you won't shut off? Maybe this is what Frank meant by temperamental. There. Sleep tight. Okay.
I want a fresh start. What happened with you and Kevin and Jack was a mess.
It was kind of messy, wasn't it? But life sometimes really does get sort of messy. And you know what? You look great. You can change your hair, you can change your clothes. But unless you change your whole outlook, your attitude, I'm afraid you could be very disappointed.
Okay, this lecture has officially gone way over time.
You're right. Okay, but listen, I said what I had to say, but the thing to remember is please try and show Kevin some compassion. He does deserve it.
Well, I'll think about what you said. Okay.
Dr. Reinsoldt,
Bye, Lucy. Yeah, Tom.
Reinsoldt, pathology.
Livy?
Wow. What, are you and Lucy a tag team? Look, I think we've said all there is to say to each other.
Well, I hope not. There's a lifetime of things I'd like to say to you.
Kevin, please.
Kevin. Now my daughter's calling me Kevin. Look, Livy, just talk to me. I promise. I'll listen.
Okay, Dad. Here it goes. Look, when you don't trust my judgment, I get defensive. And I want to be able to make my own choices now, just like you did when you were my age.
But I'm just trying to give you the benefit of my experience.
Look, you weren't there when I was growing up and learning how to walk, and I'm sure I took a few tumbles, and sometimes you have to fall to learn. So if I am going to make any mistakes, at least they'll be my mistakes to make. Okay? So you can't make a career out of protecting me.
I'm sorry if I've been doing that. And I promise I'll never again forget that you're not a kid, even though you're new to my life.
I want to make my own decisions now, whether I decide to go back to school or to see Chris or fly to the moon if I want to fly.
Well,
to
if
the
you're
moon.
seeing Chris, he's going to be the one making all the decisions. Sorry.
And I want you in my life, but it's my life and I'm running it. So if you need me for anything at all, I'm gonna be at my mom's old apartment.
You're not staying with Chris?
Actually, Chris did a really wonderful thing. He made arrangements for me and my grandmother to live together. I'm here picking up medication for her. Look, I thought you would like to know something good Chris has done.
Well, if you're happy, then I'm happy.
I am. I am standing up for myself, and it feels really, really good. And I am asking you to respect that.
I do. Just don't shut the door on us. That's all I really want.
Okay, come on, kiddo. Don't give up on me. Come on.
I'm here, Kayla. Mama's here.
Good. Okay, he's better now. Now we have to work on his infection.
Is this what you need?
Yes. Yes. Now, Here, put these in there. Crush those up and give them to Halo. Here's some water. We're gonna sprinkle this on his forehead. Like this, okay? Palm frond. Use the palm frond to fan him. Like this? Cool him down. Perfect. That's a better way to treat a fever than using a blanket. The evaporative cooling from the water should help get his temperature down. And then his BP will stabilize down to... What?
I'm afraid I don't understand what you're saying.
That's okay. Just do what I say, and together we'll get your son well, okay? All right, Kalo. Here we go.
I'm losing him. If you don't let me call for help, it's gonna be murder. Do something decent for once in your life and let me help my friend.
No calls.
Well, I'm not giving up on you, Joe.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna save his life and use horse skin. I'm gonna shock his heart.
What are you, crazy?
It depends on your viewpoint. You killed my friend. That contraption couldn't save him. He's already dead. Now you're about to join him. Come on, take the gun from me. Take it!
No, I won't give you the pleasure of shooting me. No way.
You're right. I'm not gonna throw away my life for yours. You're already dead, man, one way or the other. I'm calling the police.
Hey, I followed him to the airport. He got on the first plane home.
Good riddance.
Hey. Thanks for the nifty vest, Frank. Sorry if it got damaged.
Hey, I'm just glad you had it on.
Hey, those blood squibs are messy. Thornhart, are you springing for my dry cleaning bill?
That'd be my pleasure.
Hey, for a minute there, I was worried you might have forgotten to load the gun with blanks. I'm amazed our little plan worked as well as it did, huh?
What are you talking about? It was flawless. Perfect teamwork, right?
Right. This was such a long shot, even I wouldn't have bet on it.
Yeah, getting Ben to actually shoot me, though, was the tricky part.
No. You wave a red flag in front of a bull, he's gonna charge you.
You know what? Your confidence was inspiring.
Ben's a coward, I knew that. And if he thought he killed Joe, I knew he was gonna run.
Hey, how about that little stunt with the lamp, though? You know, I don't recall signing up for that. When you came at me with that electric cord, man, your corpse almost took a hike.
Well, I thought it was a nice touch.
Yeah.
The hard thing was trying to convince Ben that I was distracted enough so he could get away by the skin of his teeth.
Well, we all played our parts well.
Sure did. Let's not do this again sometime, all right?
Job.
Cheers.
Good job, man.
Okay, enough of that. Now Ariana and Eve are safe.
His fever's down.
He will be better now?
Well, it's a step in the right direction, but we still have a long way to go.
What do we do next?
Well, if we were back in the good old US of A, this is where I'd ask my nurse to go get me some antibiotics. But since we're not, we're just gonna have to make our own to fight the infection. And we can do that, right?
I will be your nurse.
Great. I need you to go and gather green mold from bananas or pineapple or any other kind of fruit you can find. We're gonna make our own homemade penicillin. Got it? Oh.
Thank you. You risk your life to save my son.
Oh, it's nothing really. We do what we can, right?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, sure. Just a little backache. Nothing a good night's sleep won't cure, right? Practicing medicine without it. Medicine isn't easy.
I just saw Libby. And I wanted to thank you for what you said to her about me.
Well, I meant what I said. I don't think any father should ever be separated from their child. I'm not sure I got through, though. You know, I tried. I maybe saw a little flicker of surrender in her eyes, but I don't know. She's pretty stubborn.
Well, she just doesn't want any interference or help in her life.
Like father, like daughter.
Very funny.
Dr. Totaro,
But she's a good kid.
Dr. Jennifer Totaro,
Woman.
Woman. You know, at least she hasn't pierced any important body parts yet.
Oh, you mean I still have that to look forward to? Great.
Hey, you know, you really do have to roll with the times.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to take everything day by day with Libby. As long as I can resist the urge to lock her in a room whenever she mentions Chris Ramsey.
Hey, she'll come around. She loves you, and because she loves you, she can't stay away from you.
Oh, is this Estelle's medicine? Livy said she was picking it up. I can take it.
No, no.
A pregnancy test? Oh, my God, Livy.
Oh, no, Doc, it's not Livy's.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
The next Port Charles.
Do you think you could be pregnant?
It doesn't concern you.
It isn't mine, is it?
I think I just need to get a little bit of air.
Yes, it's very hot in here. I'll go with you.
No, it's okay. You don't. Oh.
Admit it, the day is never complete without your daily dose of Erica Kane and All My Children. Eventually, Erica will settle down and find someone special again. But is it today? You're going to have to watch and find out. Luckily, All My Children is coming up next here on SoapNet.
You never know who you'll bump into on All My Children. Coming up next, followed by One Life to Live in General Hospital. SoapNet, pure soap 24/7.